Alrighty, and we're live. Sorry, I'm a little bit late tonight. Was just running a slight minute behind, but I'm here anyway. Alright, so today, hopefully, I'm going to finish the resume builder project that I've been working on. I have a couple more things to do, and then we should get done that and finish up the styling for this project and stuff like that. Specifically the print styles and maybe tweak some buttons and stuff like that. But you know, other than that, then we're going to be ready and set to move on to the next lesson. So that's kind of my goal for today. And yeah, so I think I'm going to do just 5 Pomodoros tonight. I don't really feel like pushing it to 6. Oh yeah, maybe a bit of form validation too. So without further ado, let's get started. So I think the first order of business is to maybe make those button tweaks, right? So I think we wanted to do a, where was it? Did I pin this in here? Lucide. Yeah. Oh, I don't fucking get out of here. Thank you. Let's pin this guy to my React folder. And then I'll get a little plus sign. Maybe. I'll get that guy in the add button here. Maybe put that here. And import this. Right. So now that's going to look like, wait, actually. Okay, so the styling for that's a little off, but no problem. Is there any way to like change the color? I wonder. If our black color is this 2D3142. If I put that here, okay. Copy the JSX. Maybe the JSX is different. Yes, it is. Okay. And then we might want to add margin 1. Maybe oops. Maybe that doesn't. I think that's the class name I had built into this, right? Line center, yeah. So it's part of this. I need to make the button flex though, right? As well. Yeah, that's better. Margin left 1 or something. Or right, sorry. That's better. Okay, so I can copy this guy now over down to here. Or up to here, I should say. And then I should add flex. Nice. Okay, so those look a little better. Now I need to add the minus to the other buttons, right? So I'll copy the JSX for that guy. Get the button in here, maybe do a flex, and then paste the button or the minus sign here. And then that should look better. Oh yeah, and I need the this to be flex. Need this class name as well. right? Where's the other minus? Here it is. Perfect. All right, so I think those are good for the buttons. Maybe change this save button to have a save icon. I don't know if I can actually... put this. Do I need to put this in a fragment? I wonder. Then I need to import this. How's it going, Gurav? Welcome, welcome. And then that's not going to be centered properly. Yeah, okay. So I need to actually do this properly here. So I need to do... and then otherwise do the edit. So this needs to be a div. And then I need to wrap this in like a paragraph tag or something, right? And then this needs to be class name. Oops. Flex, and then I need a margin right one. There we go. And then align center as well. Good. We need to do something very similar with the edit. So we need an edit element here. Square pen maybe. So what's the JSX for this? That's better. All right. So this should be good for the buttons, I think. And then we need to do styles for rendered resume. So when we render the resume, we need to get the mobile view to be good, because if I add styles in here. Oh, the other thing I want to do is make these bold as well. So I'm going to do that actually in the inputs label. I'm going to do font bold. And then I need to do that for the text area as well. Good. All right, so that's fine. Just gonna write this out. Or I could even do it like this. And then should probably make a debug thing so that I don't have to put this in every single time, but that doesn't really matter. Can't type either, apparently. And then I'll get some lorem ipsum text. And then now if we save this, this is kind of what our resume is looking like. It's pretty good. The only problem is when we go to mobile view, we've got this going on. So what I want to do is I want to stack the, at least for this view, I want to stack the contacts here vertically instead. So I'm going to need to figure out a way to do that with my utility class system. which I'm not actually 100% sure. I could do a wrap or something like that, right? So let me see how I could do that. I could do a flex wrap. Flex wrap is wrap. And then I wonder if I can actually give these maybe a minimum width or something, right? So where would this be? This would be in the resume general section here. So this would be flex wrap. Okay, so that looks already a little bit better. However, if it's mobile view, we want this to be column based, right? So we could do some sort of thing like mobile dot flex call, right? And then within the mobile media query, we could do like a, or not a dot, sorry, I should do a mobile. I wonder if I can do a colon in a class name. Maybe I can. Mobile flex call. Maybe I'm not allowed to do this, actually, now that I think about it. Let's do a dash. All right, and then that should fix that. Nice. Much better for that view. Then maybe give them a bit of gap as well. So I could do, yo, Tyler, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. All right, so I think this is a pretty good mobile view. I can even add an education. School B, biology. Let's give it like a random date, random end, say 3.4 or something like this. There we go. So you can see your schools, you can see your program, your practical experience, stuff like this. All right. Looks great. So far, I appreciate it. So I was just trying to basically make it so that on the mobile view, these contacts are stacked. So the email or the, oh, these, I just realized that the icons are wrong, that they're pointing to the wrong things. I have them backwards somehow. Hold on. Let me see why. Oh, yeah, they're backwards. Okay, so this is a phone here. And then this is mail. There we go. Fixed it. It was the icons were the wrong things. Okay. So, but then when I go to desktop view, you can see that they're laid out like this, right? So I added a utility class with a mobile in front of it so that that kind of stack, the flex column only applies if it's in the mobile view, which is decent. And then now the only thing I think I have to do is the accessibility features, the print media query styles, and the form validation if I even want any. That's the only thing I'm like unsure about how to do, because this save button isn't really attached to any sort of submission. Or if I just skip form validation, because this isn't really a form more as it is just an editor. But I'll do the print media stuff first, I guess. So if we go to print it currently, it just looks like this, which is like dog shit. And I wonder if there's like some sort of default thing. So what I could do is I might do a to start, I might do a utility class to hide anything, any of these elements that we don't want to show up on the print, right? So we don't want any of the buttons to show up. We don't want the footer to show up. We don't want the title to show up, any of that stuff. Howdy, Jay. How's it going? I just did some button tweaks and like some minor little housekeeping stuff. Like I got mobile render looks good now. Just for you know, viewing the resume. So I think I'm gonna do the print view. But I could do some sort of other media query down here. Media, and then I think it's like, let's see, print media query. How does this work? Media print. Okay, it's literally just that easy. Okay. And then for the .no print, I'll do display is none. So I want to add this class to all of the elements within here that I don't want to print. So I can go to the, I should be able to open the resume here. Okay, so we don't want this resume builder, so I'll say no print. And then that should work, right? So if I go to print it, yeah, so it doesn't show up now. Nice. Although it's interesting, this line is like lighter than the other. This is like almost finished, actually. This is like, we're nearly there. That's like pretty close, because I wouldn't mind it looking like that. The only difference is I'd want it to, like, if I go into the mobile view and then I print it, yeah, it looks the same. Okay, so that's fine. So we're like pretty much there. The only thing it was because I printed it when I had it in this form view. Is there any way to disable the printing when you're in the form view? I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, so we need to not show the where is it? We need to not show the footer either. Whoops. Looks good. I'm pretty sure there's a print event you can listen to, but I've never tried. Okay, sure. I'll give that a go. And I need to hide it for this button too, I think. Flex no prints. Jeez. Cannot type tonight. Whoops. Alright, so then now if I print this guy, that's like pretty much it. Like that's like a resume you could give to somebody. I mean, not really, but like it's formatted properly. You know, that's not too bad. The only thing is like these little texts at the top, like when you printed it and from where, but I don't know if you can even remove those. So let's see. Automatically close the window when finished. Yeah, I don't know. Page. Yeah, browser send before print and after print events determine when printing may have occurred. What's the progress so far? Like, give me more context. Like, what do you mean? Like on web development in general or in this project? Because in this project I'm just wrapping up. It's a CV builder form that I built with React, and it's pretty much just it's my first React project, so you know, it's pretty basic. Let's see. To disable printing web page. How to block a web page from printing with CSS. Oh, but that's like as I want to block it from printing when it's in the edit mode. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Tamana. Let's see. Yeah, this is just hiding everything in general, right? But that's not really what I want. I guess that's like a hack solution. The other thing I could do is I could put a class on this resume or something, like to hide the forms if they try to print that or something like that. Could you toggle the is editing so that the correct format always prints? Oh, right. Yeah. That's a great idea. Now, okay, so this is another question. How do you use event listeners with React? Or can I just do that in JS? I feel like there's got to be a hook for that, right? Let's see. React, use event listeners. There's got to be a thing here. You'll need a use effect. Okay, I got you. I'll give that a go. Let's see. Okay. Motivation. Appreciate you, Harsha. Use effect. Use effect event. That lets you separate events from effects. Would it be use event effect? Or sorry, use effect event? Oh, those are old docs, are they? Oh, sorry. This was old docs. This is new. Sorry. I wasn't looking. Thanks. This is new docs. 4:30 a.m. No, man. 7 o'clock here where I live. 7 o'clock p.m. I'm in North America. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's see. Effect events are part of your effect logic. But how do I okay, so once on connected. So is this variable named? No. Oh, it's show notification. Is that the event or the effect event? I've never used use effect event. Fair enough. I'll just go to the use event documentation. Or sorry, use effect. Sorry. Okay, synchronize a component with an external system. I'm about to drive home. Sounds good, Jay. Drive safe. Let's see. Call use effect at the top level of your component to declare it. Yeah. Okay, so it's the same kind of similar deal to. Sounds good, Taman. Appreciate you coming by. When your component commits, React will run setup function. Use effect. Const connection.connect. I don't know where this create connection from is coming from. Oh, I guess it's just from another thing, right? Wait, hold on. Let's see this example. Listening to a global browser event. Oh, window.add event listener. Okay, so let's try that out. So what I'll do is where's the print before? Got you. Okay, I see. What am I building? I'm building here. I'm building a CV builder. Like a resume CV builder in React. Also, if you want to learn a little bit about me, you can read my FAQ here. Give me here. Okay, so I'm gonna need the before of print event and the after print event, I think, in this use effect, right? So we'll do the use effect maybe right before the return, like here. Or like, where's the best place to use it? Maybe after the use states. So I can say use effect, and then it's just like this. Okay, and then that got imported. Okay. And then there's like some sort of default. So you give it a function and then a default value, right? Which I actually don't need a default value. So can I just like, is it by default none? I wonder. Okay, yeah, it doesn't need the dependencies. It's not necessary. Okay, cool. Good evening, Jeremy. Welcome in. Just doing a couple last minute tweaks on this project. I think probably one more Pomodoro session and I'll be finished. So yeah. I hope your Sunday evening / Monday morning is going well. I know, you know, in Europe it's probably quite late or early in the morning. Nice one. But yeah, I don't know. I had a pretty relaxing Sunday. Pretty cold again. The weather was really nice for like a day and then got cold. Oh yeah, it's 1 a.m. Darn, that's pretty late. So you're like 6 hours ahead of me. Because it's just turned 7 p.m. here, so. It was snowing there? Dang. It was not snowing here, but it was cold. It was hovering around like 0 Celsius. Went to walk the pooch today and it was very cold. Especially with the wind, like there was a gust, I guess. I don't know. It was very cold. Probably with the wind, it probably felt like -10 or something. It was very cold. But yeah, no. Brutal because we just had like Friday. It was like you know, like 18 degrees or something. It was beautiful. And then it just, you know, that's Canadian spring for you, I guess. I heard out west they got like, they went from like 24 degrees to like -7 or something like that. At least in Calgary, which is crazy. So I don't know. Crazy, crazy. Sometimes I want to live like near the coast or something, so at least it's like, you know, the weather isn't completely insane. But yeah, no, you can have, it's easily 20-degree weather swings. But anyway, so, you know, hopefully summer will come soon, but you know, not much you can do about it unless move. you could just move. But yeah, I don't know. So we're gonna try and use this use effect hook, which I've never used before. To basically what we're gonna do is that whenever we print the page, I don't want, like, for instance, like when I go to print the page here, it shows what the form is, right? And I don't want it to show the form view. I want it to only ever show this view, the rendered out resume, right? So that's what I'm going to try and do with this use effect, is I'm going to listen to these before print and after print events and then toggle the is editing variable accordingly. But I'm going to do that after the break. I don't know. it's yeah. And then I should probably add some accessibility stuff to this, maybe like maybe some tags or whatever, and then I'm gonna call it quits after that because I'm kind of like honestly, like it's been fun doing this project, but I'm getting a little bit I'm getting a little bit burned out on it. Because I probably put like, well, if you include the misstep, I probably put like I don't know, 5 or 6 streams into it at this point, maybe 5 streams. So I don't know. It's getting a little tired, I think. And it wasn't as fun as the battleship. The battleship was, you know, more fun. What's my next project? Well, I can take a look right now. So let's go to the course. And so we can buy my new setup. Nice, Jeremy. That's awesome. What's your new setup? Memory card. That's the next project here. So play around the student solution to find out how memory game works. Oh, so it's like I'm making a memory game. Like a what? I don't even understand like what this is supposed to be. Get points by clicking on image, but don't click more than once. Oh, I see. You have to like remember what you clicked on maybe. Or something, right? So I click that guy, that guy. I don't know what I clicked at the beginning. So it's something like this. And then it basically just shuffles the... Okay, so like what's the maximum score you can get? Like 12 on this one? Okay. Did I click you already? No. Don't think I clicked you. Did I click the grime guy? No. And then... I don't remember. Was this one? There we go. So I won the game, right? Because now I think if I click any of these, I'll lose. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like Simon Says, except like basically you click a character, right? And then once you click on it, it shuffles the board and you have to remember like in your head which characters you've already clicked. So that's interesting. How do you access this page? What do you mean? What page you talking about? Like the Odin Project? You can check it out here. This is the Odin Project I used to learn. That's the curriculum. But anyway, so that project's coming up pretty soon. And then we're gonna do some. Oh, great! We're gonna do testing. Nice. So anyway, should be fun. Yeah, I don't know what you're on about, Fida. I wasn't sure. Like this is and you can't. No. It's the Odin Project is only for you can do HTML and CSS for front end, JavaScript as well for front end and back end, and it has the React and Node.js frameworks. But I think there's also like an option to learn Ruby, which from what I understand is like a is another language used for primarily backend. Class components are quite obsolete. You can directly skip the functional components. Fair enough, Marin. But I think I'm probably still going to go through, you know, just so that I know what they are. But I'm not quite there yet. Okay, so let's get back to business. I was going to do this use effect thing, which I've never done before. So let's try that out. So I think I could just like have like, where was the example? Yeah, like use window listener. Standing desk, 160 by 80. Nice. Okay, so 160 is like 5 feet ish by 80 inch or by 80 centimeters. Yeah, that's pretty big. 34-inch curved monitor, MX Master 3S. Oh, I have the MX Master 2S. That's awesome, Jeremy. That's sweet, my friend. My desk is not that big. Mine's like probably, what's 4 feet in centimeters? Like 130 centimeters, maybe 130 by 60 or something centimeters. Um, yeah, that's fair, Marin. I think that's my goal. You mean like an editor? Like a text editor, Fida? Like VS Code? Is that what you're talking about, like the coding editor? Like is that what you mean? It's called VS Code, my friend. Um okay, so there was a use window listener. Where was this coming from though? Oh, it was from this. Okay. So I need to have maybe hmm like, can I not just like call an event listener inside of a use effect? Um, I don't know. I guess this use effect event is wanting me to use that. Use window listener as a custom hook. Okay, got you. It is. Okay, so let's go to that. Use window listener. Let's see that. Oh, you mean this is a custom hook here. Sorry. You're talking about this. Yeah. I see. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably read this. I just don't want to like read it all on stream. Trying to like skip around a little bit. Back in the days, I had a 160 centimeter wide desk, and the space is awesome. Yeah, that's great, Jeremy. It would not, unfortunately, 160 centimeters would not fit my room. Um, yeah, Marin, I got that. I got that here. This is where the use window listener is. I got you. It's in this example here. Sorry, it's because the broadcast is like 10 seconds behind. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. This function with your effects logic. Your setup function may also optionally run a cleanup function. Measuring, yeah, see, my mind works in feet. Because I'm, you know, American, Canadian, but Canadians use feet. We have this weird system in Canada where we use metric in some places and imperial in others. I got you. Okay. Yeah, the problem is, Marin, is I'm kind of jumping ahead a little bit because technically I think the side effects is here. It's after the um like use effect, the lessons after the CV application, but I'm just trying to jump ahead a little bit. America's just weird with their temps in Fahrenheit, yeah. Except if you measure the temperature of water, at least I do. If I like when I measure the temperature of water for like a pool or something, I always use Fahrenheit or like a hot tub. Um, at least I did growing up, or even inside the house sometimes. Like our house thermostats are in Fahrenheit for some reason. I don't know why. We in Germany just measure in meters and centimeters. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It's because for the longest time Canada was imperial until I think the 70s probably, and then we switched to metric officially. But like for distances, we use kilometers. Like long distances, we use kilometers. We use Celsius for temperature, minus for water, like I said. And sometimes like thermostats are in Fahrenheit. Uh, is there anything else? Yeah, like measuring height, we always do feet. Or like in rooms, like if you're measuring like furniture, it's always feet. Usually. Lots changed here in the late 60s and early 70s. Yeah, exactly, Tyler. Your setup may also, okay. When your component commits, React will run your setup function. Every commit with change dependencies, React will first run the cleanup function if you provided it. Where's the cleanup function? Is that within, no. After your component is removed from the DOM, React will run your cleanup function. Ah, okay. But do you have, like, where do you define the cleanup function? The return to use effect is in the cleanup. Oh, is the cleanup. I got you, Jay. Thanks. Appreciate that. What will be my game plan after the CV application project? I think it's just to continue on with the lessons here. I'm gonna do this side effects lesson, which I'm already kind of getting a jump ahead on, because that's where the use effect is introduced in the next lesson. So I'm gonna get a jump on that, and then my plan, like more long term, is to finish this React course, right? And then after this React course, I'm going to go on to probably some front-end mentor projects. So, yeah, that's my plan. Strict mode, run external. So that's this return here is the cleanup. Interesting. When strict mode is on, React will run on extra DOM. Okay, I don't care about that. Your React may run your effect before the browser paints the updated screen. That's fine. Even if your effect was caused by an interaction, React may allow the browser to repaint the screen. Yeah, sounds good, Jeremy. I'm excited for it. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Tyler. I appreciate... Yeah, you can download them from the extensions here. Like if you want to like get like C or C++ or whatever, syntax IntelliSense, you can do that here, right? Like that's just an example. I know that one for a fact. But anyway, am I also going to stream the projects you're going to build? Yeah, I plan on it, Jeremy. I might not stream. I was actually thinking about this a little bit. I might not stream every single, like all of my work on the projects, but I'm going to stream like a chunk of it. Cause like I was thinking about this, cause there's sometimes I want to code, but not necessarily stream. So I'll stream a decent portion of it, but I don't know if I'll stream all of it. At least for the projects. But no, the regular streams will continue. So look forward to that. Okay, so this is run up cleanup function with the cleanup code. And then we have the dependencies, which like I don't think we have dependencies. Or I guess the only dependency maybe would be the is editing. So okay, so if I'm passing in a state, I'd need to access it like, so I would need to access it here like, right? Something like this, right? I would need to pass that in as dependencies, like the state, I'm assuming. That'd be the first thing I would need to do, right? And then I don't think I need any... Do I need a cleanup code? So like, okay. I don't think I need a custom hook either. I think I can just do this. Because this is just like the one effect that I want to have for this, right? So I can do window. I think it's this, just this easy. Before print and then event. Then I don't know what the type of this event would be. React. Wait, what would the type of this event be? Before print event type. Not helpful. React event types. Here we go. Would it be a change event, maybe? Change event for... It's not a change event. Let's see. Let's go to React event types. Synthetic event. It's the deprecated one. Is this going to give me a... Okay, that's not the right thing. Ah, here we go. There was a DOM thing in here. Types.react DOM. Is there documentation on this guy? No. Common types, let's see. DOM events. I just want a list of types, bro. This is not, I don't know. I can just leave it for now. Because I honestly don't know what type it's supposed to be. Like if I do this, if I hover over this, does this, okay, so it doesn't matter. It can just be by default an event or something. And then we need to set is editing to true or false, right? And then I actually need to, I can probably just do this like this, now that I think about it. Because the E's not even, the event's not even needed for anything. Is TypeScript the same? Okay, so I'll go through the difference. So TypeScript and JavaScript functionally do the exact same thing, Jeremy. So it's the same. Well, I don't want to say, I want to be careful. It's not the same language, but it's the same. Like TypeScript is a superset on top of JavaScript. So everything you can do in JavaScript, you can do in TypeScript. The only difference is that TypeScript has what's called static type annotations or static typing, which means that you have to declare the types of the variables and the functions and the objects that you use in a lot of cases, which can help with a lot of errors. Yeah. It helps with a lot of errors and makes your code, like, because the thing is JavaScript is dynamically typed, but if you aren't careful and you're writing some really complicated logic inside of JavaScript, then you can get some really weird errors that are related to types, right? I wonder if there's just a react.event. Is that a thing that exists? Event handler? It's not an event handler. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I'll just leave it for now. We'll see if this actually works. Because I don't see what else it would need. Because it doesn't need that cleanup thing, I don't think. So, okay, so obviously everything reset, of course, right? So, if we print, we should get a view that looks like this. Amazing. 10 out of 10. Now, however, I will say we need to store some sort of default value or something. Although this is probably fine. Yeah, no worries, Jeremy. You know, it's not something you should necessarily concern yourself with right away. But I'm just doing it because, like, I learned static typing in my degree, and I thought that it was a jump that I could make when I was learning JavaScript. I was like, I can probably, you know, and to each their own, but I figured on my learning journey, it made sense to just skip right to TypeScript, because TypeScript is commonly used instead of JavaScript in a lot of job or like industry applications, right? The other thing, okay. What was the? I wanted to see the example here. Where was this? When did I add event listener? Event type listener. Oh, so I see. So it doesn't actually. Okay, so it just adds the event. And then okay, so but there's no typing because this is just JavaScript, of course. Yeah, TS is industry standard. Exactly. Yes, E is defined but never used. I wonder if I even need it. I don't define it. I don't. Probably not. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, so that's done. I think that's pretty much all I wanted it to do. Is so when you print the page, it loads the saved view, and then otherwise it just puts you into edit mode. So that's cool. That was pretty easy, actually. I don't even actually think I need the is editing. I only need set is editing, right? I think. Yeah. I don't even need. I just needed the one dependency. So cool. All right. What else do we want to do? We want to do accessibility, right? Okay. So, I'll learn about use effect in more detail in the next lesson. So I'm gonna leave my knowledge of use effect there. So I kind of have a bit of a rough initiation as to what it is. And then let's do some accessibility in React. Let's do a little read through. Okay, that's the wrong one because it's outdated. Actually, you know what? Let's go to React Dev and then we'll go to accessibility. Sounds good, Jay. IDs for accessibility attributes. Okay, so you can add, okay, so I see. So you can add ARIA attributes here. I know these are old docs. Okay, so you can add just ARIA labels, right? So let's see this guy. Use semantic HTML elements. Okay. Provides attributes to make dynamic content more accessible. Okay. So we'll actually add those. Okay, so let's do the easy ones first. So let's do the delete buttons. So the del button class name, and then we'll do aria label is, I think this can just be anything, right? Defines a string value that can be used to name an element as long as the element's role does not prohibit naming. So I think I could just like give this whatever I want, right? Cool. All right, I'll take another 5-minute break. Kind of ponder that. So, trying to be better with the breaks. I think after I add these, because like the thing is, this isn't like, I don't know. I could do form validation, but I really don't feel like it. I'm not going to lie to you. And the other thing is, this is just a tool to build a resume. So if someone doesn't want to include their email properly, like that's their fucking fault. I don't know. And this is also not like an app I'm publishing. So actually, I am publishing it, but it's not going to be like paid or anything like that. That'd be ridiculous, you know? So I think I'm just going to omit form validation, but I will add these accessibility things because I think that's going to be important for building things that I may use on, you know, like an actual resume or something like that if I'm trying to, you know, career pivot or something. I don't know. So that's kind of my game plan. I also don't know. I don't know. Thinking about like how much longer I spend on front end, I think I'm not really getting burned out on it front end per se. It's just the individual projects. Like maybe it's just because they're example projects. Like if I'm building something that I actually come up with the idea for, like maybe it would be more motivating. But some of these example projects are just like, ugh, I don't know. they're a little stale, but you know it is what it is. But, you know, I can't give up now because I'm like significantly through the Odin project. So gotta see that through. They're mundane, but it's for a reason. Yeah, exactly. Like there's always, the thing is, it's like you can love to code. And I think this is what a lot of people should understand. And this is like obvious to people who have been in the industry. Like coding is fun, but it's also like at the end of the day, like it's also like a job, like it is work, right? Like there is going to be a grind, right? Have I already built something on my own? Not yet, Jeremy. At least not in web dev. But I do have a project plan already for my first non-curriculum project. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna rewrite a Pomodoro app. Because there's a couple features in the one that I currently use that I don't, or sorry, there's the current one that I use lacks features that I'd like. In general, not really, to be honest though, Jeremy. Like I haven't, like all the coding projects that I've built have either been for school or for this. Yeah, and some things are way more fun to make than others. Exactly. It's just like anything else. Yeah, absolutely. No, I haven't honestly built anything major that wasn't related to school or, you know, or this web dev journey that I'm going on. I used to, well, actually, that's not entirely true. I used to, when I was really young, when I was like 11, I used this game engine called Game Maker to learn how to code, even though it really wasn't learning how to code. Well, I mean, it was, but like in the very loose sense of the term. Like it was not really, it was a language, but it was very simplistic. Like it was like a very simplistic version of C with like dynamic typing and like all these things. It was called GML, but you know, it taught me about like what an if statement is, what a loop does, stuff like this, right? But it had like, instead of doing a for loop, for example, you would just write like, write like repeat, like the word repeat, and then in brackets the number of times you wanted it to repeat, like stuff like that. So it was like kind of like baby coding. But anyway, I figured that out when I was like 11, 12 years old. And I made some really small like computer games, like in the early 2010s. On GameMaker 8. I think it was GameMaker 8. 8.1. GameMaker 8.1. Anyway. So I screwed around with that, and like I was I did it with my friend. Like we kind of did it together. Like when he'd come over to hang out, we would kind of screw around on GameMaker together. And we made a couple little games we tried to make like a Bloons Tower Defense clone and like stuff like that. But it was like not really anything that I would like, say is like a real project. Also source control, like had no, like that was not even remotely on our radar or anything like that. Like we weren't working on this stuff seriously, right? But anyway, that's kind of like how I got initiated into programming, broadly speaking. Okay, so let's get back to this guy here. So ARIA label. So I think I can just give this anything I want, right? I can just say it's can I just say like delete practical experience? I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Wait. By default, a button's accessible name is the content between the opening and closing button tags. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. So that's exactly what this is. Oh, wait, but that's by default. I'll still add it anyway. Because I don't want that, like, plus to be included. Yeah, it was cool, yeah. But, that's kind of like what got me initiated into like, oh, like coding is like a cool thing to do, maybe. And then once I got to high school, I kind of like forgot about it. And didn't pick it up again until I was in my early 20s. So I went like 10 years without coding. Which I wouldn't really recommend. Oh wait, add educational. Actually, I think I screwed up this guy. That's practical. This should be educational. Okay. And then what? I don't think this div necessarily needs ARIA for additional content. What counts as additional content? And it's non-semantic elements of the rules and properties. Keyboard navigation and focus. I think I could probably keyboard navigate this entire thing. So if I do tabs, so I can do BenStack, tab, BenStack at gmail.com, it's tab, 012.345.6789. And I could do an education experience. And I could tab to that. I think I could probably navigate this with tab, right? Yeah, sure. The only thing is like printing just, I don't know. I got introduced to HTML and CSS during my apprenticeship 2024 and haven't continued until last month. Oh, that's fair, Jeremy. Yeah, I mean, again, I learned a lot in my degree, but it wasn't necessarily like industry stuff, right? It was all just like Python, a bit of C, related to like operating systems, data structures and algorithms, which again, those are all important topics, but they're not, what didn't teach me how to like, do what I'm doing now, right? So let's see what else here. Ensure all clickable and interactive elements like buttons and links are focusable. I don't have modals, dialogues, or dynamic components. Accessible form elements. Okay, so I think the one thing is maybe like the tab indices. So like if I tab through this, right? Okay, then we go to education experience. And then when I add an education experience, it keeps the tab on the, I don't know. It's not a big deal, but like when I add an education experience, it doesn't bring the tab back a certain number of positions, right? So I wonder if there's even a way of doing that. That's exactly what I'm afraid of, going to school, learning things that I can learn on the internet and don't really get prepared for the real deal. Yeah, exactly. Like, again, the other thing, too, is, like, the degree taught me invaluable stuff surrounding CS theory, as well as how to solve problems that are technical, which that's invaluable experience, right? Even though I didn't learn how to build these things on my, like, in my degree, I learned how to problem solve myself so that I could go and do that in the future, like what I'm doing now with this YouTube channel, right? So again, it wasn't a completely useless degree per se. So yeah, tab index 0 means the element should be focusable to sequential keyboard navigation. Any positive tab? Positive value means the element should be focusable in sequential keyboard navigation. It's the order defined by the value number. I don't know if there's a way of moving it back. That's the thing. Is there a keyboard shortcut that moves the current? I don't know. Maybe this is a rabbit hole I don't need to go down, to be honest with you. I might just skip that part. I'm going to make an executive call. Let's see. Okay. Accessible form elements, use label elements, yes. That's fine. Area live, to announce for errors of screen, read users dynamically. Okay, so I'm not doing any form validation, so that's fine. Provide visual feedback for focused elements. Okay, we already got that. By default, color contrast. I don't care. I think the color contrast looks fine. What am I trying to do with tab index? Okay, so basically, you're a CCNA guy trying to learn web dev, or dev, wish me luck. You got this, NMJS. I don't even know what CCNA stands for. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, so basically, all right, let me go back to what I was trying to do. So if, let's say we're adding education experiences, right? So like, let's delete this education experience. But we want to add another education experience. So I'm focused on the education experience button, right? When I press enter to press the button, I want the tab focus to go off the education experience button and then go to the top of the new education experience section, I guess. That's what I was trying to do, but like maybe I just like don't bother because I don't actually know how to move the tab index whatever selection up or down with code. I don't know if there's even a way to do that. Or like, for example, when I delete, or wait, when I go to delete education experience, what happens? Where does it go? See, and then I lose the tab. I'd like it to, you know, maybe go back to the top of the last one or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, what was the next thing? Let's see. Test your components with, yeah, I'm not going to do that. To be honest with you. Let's do the contrast checker. What was the one that we want? Oh yeah, okay. Let's go to our index. We'll do our E7 one. Then we'll do our black. Whoops. Okay, so that's a pass. We'll do it with our blue. Okay, so we passed the double A. That's fine. You can call focus on the element you want selected, but you'll need a ref. Definitely a rabbit hole. Okay, got you. Thanks, Jay. I will leave rabbit holes for future projects. I'm also going to turn on the light in my room because it's starting to get dark. It's a little better. I usually have it turned on before, but okay. I think our colors are fine. I don't know. Doesn't really need to be perfect. Okay, so are there any other buttons I need to? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the area label or aria label to the save button. So I'll do that to this guy here. So I'll do area label is editing, edit, or save, right? Or sorry, save or edit. Okay. That should be fine. I think those are all the buttons that we even have, right? Oh, maybe I want to do all the inputs as well. That I can do. So I can do that here. Name field or name. Although that might want to be that, maybe I add that to the although no, I don't think it necessarily matters because it inherits from the label, right? So if I have the label as the label name, then it should just take this and then dictate that out. So I actually might just like leave that. Okay, so let's fill this in. I'll do just some random dates. Let's do like random ass dates. Don't really care when. 3.5 do practical. Then we can get our, I know I keep having to redo this, but this is just for our demo. Then we'll add another one. We'll do company B, sales associate. And we'll do, doesn't matter. And we'll save it. There's our resume. So we can then print it like this. And there's our resume. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, if you filled it in with like legit info and you were a kid, you could probably give that to, you know, the grocery store down the road and they would accept it. So I call that a win. I saw area braille label and took me down a mini rabbit hole. I had no idea braille displays were a thing. Oh, geez. Yeah, for the sake of this example project, I'm just going to leave that out. But that's totally fair. Thanks, Jeremy. All right, so I'll make that final commit. So I could save that to the CV builder or whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, so cool. So now I'm going to commit this. Git add and git commit. And I usually have the editor come up, but you know, the code, whatever it is, the command, the terminal command always uninstalls itself stupidly. So, all right, so I'll say finalize styles. And add aria labels. I think that's really all I did. And then git push. Oh, the other thing I have to do too is I need to push the current branch and set the remote as upstream. Yeah, because I'm on my own branch, right? Feature / static resume. Okay, so that's fine. So the other thing I need to do is I want to ideally put this onto the main branch, right? Because if I go to my timeline, oh wait, that's not the right thing. Let's go to the Git here. I have this original implementation that I was working with before. So I want to like axe this main branch. I probably need to like rebase it or something, or like get this branch, get main to point to this instead, and then make this its own like side branch. So maybe we dick around with some git. Let's see, set main to upstream branch, because there's gonna be a merge conflict, obviously, right? Let's see, git branch. No, that's not really what I want, I don't think. Let's see, merge main to upstream branch. Because if I merge it, yeah, obviously it's gonna... This is a completely different... So I'm not advanced in Git enough to know exactly what I'm doing here. Because ideally I want to point the main head to here, make this its own branch, and then call it a day. Maybe I need this git branch stuff. Remote branches. Yeah, let's zoom this guy in a little here. Remote references are references to your remote repositories. I don't think the remote is necessarily what we want either. Maybe I set upstream. Maybe that's something I do here. So I think it... I don't get Git as much as I should. A lot of it truly confuses me. Yeah, it is. It's weird. But basically what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to... So this was our old project when we were confused. When I was confused. And so I went back to this initial commit here. And then I continued on working on my implementation, or re-implementation, I guess I should say, And now it's this feature static resume branch, but I want to put that onto the main. I want to put main here. But like I think there's some like rebasing thing I can do, but I don't like fully understand it. Rebase. Reapply commits on top of another base tip. So if master's here. Oh, because I see. Okay. So I could like move this. That's what I could do. I could move. Although I don't think that's going to work. Like I could move this branch up to the tip here. So let's see. Master, next topic. So if I did get rebase onto master, I don't know what that would do. Starting point at which to create the new commits. If the onto option is not specified, the starting point is upstream. Maybe any valid commit, not just an existing branch name. So the origin needs to be switched to the feature. Yes, it does. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to move main. I want to make the main pointer the top of this feature branch. But I think that's done. I don't know if it's done through rebasing or merging. Because if I try to merge these two, there's going to be a merge conflict. You copy the full, yeah, exactly. Let me do that actually. Let me get that open on my other monitor. Finder. Just gonna back that up. That's a good plan. Go to my React, Odin CV builder. And then I'm gonna make a new folder. Wait, can I make a new folder? Come on. It just right click and make. This is like a Windows versus Mac thing that I'm running into here. So let's drag that into Odin Projects. Backups. Okay. Okay, it's just copying itself over. It's only 169 megabytes. There we go. Okay, so I have a backup. So I'm gonna now dick around with this to see what I can come up with. Just getting a piece of gum too. Almost out of gum on that one. Okay. See what get rebase main does, because I wonder, because you can do this by running get rebase match. So I wonder if that will put. I don't know what's actually going to happen here. Oh yeah, that would work, but I want to now put the so on GitHub the published thing. Go here. Yeah, the feature static resume branch isn't the main. Like I want to make this branch the main branch because I finished it, right? It's up here. Like what if I do this? Okay, so you can't automatically merge. Okay, so it's gonna like maybe we do it through here. Oh fuck. It's a lot of oh, Jesus. Okay. Now, when it says can't automatically merge, is there a way I can like force it to, or just overwrite it? But I don't want to necessarily do that. I want to put this on its own. So maybe I could do that here. Maybe I could like git checkout main, and then I can do git checkout and then like feature old resume or something. Okay, so now it's on its own thing. And then now can I rebase this onto, so git checkout main. Now can I git rebase onto, wait, this is kind of confusing. Because this is orange and main, this is also the, like, where's the feature old resume pointing to? Should be up here, no? Oh. Git merge with main, maybe? What about origin main? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. So now the old resume's here. And if I git checkout feature static resume, now we've got the old resume branch there. And then what if I rebase that onto this? I don't know. So I basically created another branch, and then I can put that onto this head here. That's what I'm going to try and do. After the break. You do that after the break. Gotta love Git. Again, I will say that thinking about Git as just a graph with like connections, and then like the commits kind of being like save points is kind of really useful. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of obvious, but. Wait, I have 5 what? Oh, emails from this thing. Let me explain to me, like 5. Oh, I got you. I get it, like at a basic level. Like I know what you mean, Jay. Like I'm still like, the thing is like I understand what I want to do with it, but I don't know how to do that. If that makes any sense. Like I know what I want to do, but I just don't know how to actually go about it. At least in this case. At least in this case. Have you ever worked on, there are too many options? Yeah, I feel you. Have you ever worked, like, used Git on, like, a multi-user thing? Like, have you ever worked on, like, a dev team before? Because, like, I can't imagine. That is something I have not done. I just feel like it'd be a fucking mess if you have, like, more than 3 people working on the same thing. That, like, open source stuff, for instance. Like, I want to learn how to open source, like contribute to open source eventually, but like Jesus. You want to? Yeah. I feel like that'll teach you. Like through that. You're terrible. I mean, me too. I get that. I get that. I have the same fears. I share those same fears, man. So. I know exactly what you're talking about. Learn assembly and everything is open source? Yeah. Yeah. I guess so, because if you just like, what is it called? Reassemble things, you're just a baby. I really do like those YouTube videos of like those guys like reassembling. Like there's this one channel I watch where he talks about how the NES works and like reassembling NES games and explaining the it's like NES, it's like NES Hacker or something. I forget his exact name, but he explains the assembly inside of those like old like retro games, right? I don't know, I find that stuff really cool. Oh yeah, yeah, I know the meme you're referring to. I can actually like hear it playing in my head. And I'm not gonna try and imitate it. But I can hear the meme in my head. I know exactly I know exactly what you're on about. Give it a shot? Nah. I think I'm gonna have to respectfully pass on that one. Reverse engineering's so fun. Yeah. I I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience. Like I like to watch other people describe how they went about reverse engineering stuff, but I don't know if I could sit through it and futz with it myself. Um, I also don't feel like I'm smart enough. Like maybe that's just like me, but I don't know. I just don't feel like I like you know. I feel like the frustration to fun ratio would be too much in favor of the frustration component. Anyway, okay. So let's get this Git thing figured out. So I'm gonna do this Git, whatever I want to do here. Get this main pointed to the right spot, and then I'm gonna put this sucker on something. What do you guys recommend? Netlify, Vercel, or Cloudflare? You're one of 300 people to complete a very hard Pico reverse engineering CTF. Nice. Maybe you should get like IQ tested or something. I don't know. I feel like you could probably use those like reasonably to like IQ test people. Vercel is easiest? Oh, okay, never mind. Go with Netlify, got you. I'm gonna do that after I figure out how to put origin main onto this upper branch here. Oh, did not. Yeah, I don't know. When was that? When did they get hacked? Was that really recent? Oh, shit. Did I miss that? Hold on. Was that in general? Oh, you just posted it now. Okay. I thought I missed it from before. I'll take a look at it after stream. So what happens now if I do git? So if I'm on the topic. All right, so I'm on here. Now, if I put git rebase main, origin main. That should move this guy up here. Or no. I don't know. Should I just try? I don't know exactly what this is gonna do. Okay, so we have this feature one here, and it's on there. So I think this should put the pointer here or something. I don't know. Let's see. It should put this node up to here. Maybe. Oh no. Never had to do this before. Okay, so merging. Because there's gonna be merge conflicts, right? Current incoming. Components resume. I already copied this into, I already backed this up, so I just want to see what happens. Do you want to close the merge editor? Yeah. Uh-oh. What did I do? Oh no. It's all gone. Okay, maybe this is too complicated. Get rebase. To abort and get back to the state before. Get rebase. Run get rebase. Okay. Let's just do that. Okay, so we can abort the rebase. This is not what we wanted to do, obviously. Transplanting a topic branch with onto. Okay, so that puts that there. That's what we want. We want to move the main pointer. Right? Move main pointer to different upstream branch head. To move the branch pointer of a checked out branch, one can use the get reset hard command, but how to move the branch point? Okay, so let's see. Get branch force branch name new tip commit. Oh, I see. So I can do this. So this guy, what's the hex on this one? It's is there like a, it's not as much. I want this whole hex thing. I think there's like a git log short or something. Help. Source, clear decorations. Ah, fuck it. I think I can just do like one. Get this one. So this is the commit hash here. That's okay, Carol. Welcome in. Okay, so we can do get branch force origin main to this hex. Fuck. What? That was the commit. Copy commit ID. Okay, let's try that again. Ah. Okay, but that didn't do anything, did it? And then we do get checkout main. Fuck. Oh, I can do that too. Get Your branch is behind remote origins main by 4 minutes. I'm just trying shit out. Oh. Oh, that's not really what I wanted, actually. Uh-oh. I think I lost the... So the static resume... Oh, wait. Get checkout, sorry. That's what I wanted. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. So we can copy this commit ID. Then we can do get checkout main, and then we can do get reset. I don't care about this because I already saved this tip in another branch, and then I can put the new tip commit here. That's what I wanted. Finally. So now the main, so you can see the main is now pointing to the, what is this going to do? Oh, cancel. So then what if I get push origin main now? Probably not going to work, right? Oh. This action will pull and push commits. Okay. So I'll try get pull then. What if I just want to like delete all this stuff, right? Merge changes, stage changes. What if I want to just like keep this shit? Yeah, see, so this is current change, incoming change. Like, what if we just like continue? I don't give a shit. No. Resolve and merge editor. Current incoming. Oh. Result. Yes, good. So that's fine. Then how do I accept this? Maybe save it? Accept all current. Accept current. I don't know why I can't just... Yeah, this is confusing. Zero conflicts remaining, current. What's this button do? Oh. We'll complete merge. This is what we want. Resolve and merge editor. I think I want to keep the, yeah, I want to keep the current. Where's the complete merge button? There was a complete merge button somewhere here. What the hell? Just want to overwrite this. No. could have sworn there was like a button that showed up too. But I don't know where that... I literally... Stage changes. Accept all current, and then stage. And then continue. And then this. Okay, so wait, let's actually just check that this is right. Yeah, we've got our use effects. We've got all of our styles here. We've got our no print. Got our merge. We accept the current, right? Good. I think we can do this now. Nice. I think that worked, actually. If we go to our GitHub, this should be the main branch. We should see... Yeah, the README is fucked up. We could probably fix that. You're so lost. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out this data styles. It looks right. All right, cool. All right, so now I think we did that because now see how main is up here, which is where I wanted it to be. So where's the terminal? Yeah, that's fine. Now we have to put this onto Netlify. So let's see. Push your React application to GitHub. Import your project to Netlify. All right, so now we're going to deploy this guy to Netlify. Give this a go. Get this out of here. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this. This is exactly what we wanted. Even though it kind of fucks up the other, but there should be the other pointer, like the other branch. Ah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's go to Netlify. Let's go here. I'm just going to do this on my other screen. Probably want to log in with GitHub, right? Okay. Import a Git repository. Only select repositories. And then I'll do my CV builder. Install. Oh, and then I have to verify email. Okay. Let's deploy. Project name, let's say CV or resume builder. Base directory, publish directory. Okay, that should have been it, I think. Should be live. Let's see. Uh-oh. Why? Project configuration. Oh, it's probably because it's not... I wonder if it's because, or maybe it just takes a minute to come up. It's probably because it needs to be into this folder, right? That's probably why. Which I didn't think about. I need to deploy it from this folder, this Odin CV builder, which has all the shit in here probably, right? Maybe I'll do this on my other monitor just in case I get into any sketchyville stuff here. Not sketchy, but yeah, deploy settings. Oh, base directory. Here we go. This is what I want. Base directory needs to be /Odin. Or what was it called? Odin CV builder. Right? I need to save that. Unless that worked? No. It says it deployed successfully. I just don't know why. Is there any way to save that? Yeah. All right. So it saved it. Package directory. Oh. Build command. Oh yeah. I need that, don't I? Shit. It needs a build command. Let's see. Where is the build command? Build. So it'd be npm run build. Publish directory /dist maybe. Functions directory. Oh. That's not where that is. Defaults to netfly functions. Okay. So that would be under package JSON, would it not? I don't know. I've never done this before. You can run build locally to see where it's placed. Sure. Oh. Oh. You know what now? I wonder if... Oh, you know what? It's because we merged the brand... So I can actually... Okay. So this actually did fuck up. That's why. So I need to go to static resume for this guy. This is the right. So let's actually fix that. the merge did not work the way I wanted it to. So that's probably why. So let me go to, can I deploy from a different branch though? I surely can. Base directory, package directory, manage repository, link to a different repository. No, I don't want to link to a different repository. Yeah, so what I'll do here, hold on. Let's git checkout feature / static. And then let's try that now. Git, or not git, npm run build. Surely it wasn't going to be that easy, huh? Oh. Got a lot of type errors. Oh my god. Well, you know what? Let's see if I could just switch the branch. Like, so that's probably the problem. It's got a lot of time to debug. Oh, but I don't feel like it. All right, should I debug it? I'll debug it. I just want to make sure I can deploy from a different branch on this Netlify thing. Options, retry with latest branch. Deploy settings. Fuck, I already was here. Wonder if I can just delete this project, actually. Then I'll redo it after. Ah, here we go. No. Production main. Install Lighthouse plugin. Dude, this is so ass. Okay, hold on. How do I delete this project? I just want to like delete it quickly. Ah, whatever. This is kind of frustrating. Whatever. I'll take a break and then I'll look at this stuff. Function, resume practical. Okay, so let's go through these errors. There's 22 of them. Components. Oh, Jesus. There's like stuff that's open that doesn't exist. Okay. I wish he told me about these earlier. Argument of type prevless never. Oh. So the prev list is where is that? Get rid of this shit. This project is such a mess. Const add education experience. So that's in the education section. Which is no, actually no, it isn't. It's in the resume. So this prev list needs to be typed, which would be I wonder if that fixes it. But see, I don't know where this, like, why did this error not come up before? Something like this, right? And then it returns resume education data as an array. Okay, so that should fix that one, maybe. No, of course not. Argument of type prevlist. It's not assignable to parameter of type set state action. I don't know what that means. It's not assignable to type parameter of type set state action. What is set state action? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking about this. What is set state action? The second method is set state action. Oh, so this one. Ah, okay. I see. So that's what that is. So it's referring to this call. So I need to put the parameter in here. Or something like this. I don't know. Something like that though, right? I don't know. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Why is it never? I don't understand. Like, where's this never coming from? Oh, it's angry with the... Like, so it doesn't like this? Because it's a list, right? Because I'm passing in the list. And then I'm updating the list and returning it. You see what I mean? So I don't know actually how to fix that. Set education. Argument of type any is not assignable to parameter of type. Yeah, so it's always with these set state action things. What does the initialization look like for what? Oh, for this prev list argument thing. I'll put a type on the use states. Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay, so I got you. So I could do this. Right? I think. And then I could do resume. But I don't know if this is the right type. Actually, sorry, it is. Yeah, practical data. I think it's very similar. So the practical data one's probably, yeah, so the practical data one's also fucked. So I wonder now if that error goes away. Well, that eliminated a lot. We went from 22 to 8. So that was better. Okay. Resume context value is editing. Type boolean is not assignable to type null. This is resume line 98. You like it? All right. Well, I mean, so wait, this says it's this, it says this type is null. Or wait, type boolean is not assignable to type null. Value type. The expected type comes from property value, which is declared here on type. Okay, this one's confusing. It's coming from your resume context type. Oh. Oh, okay. So I can do that by default. Okay, so let's see if that fixed it. Okay, that fixed it. 7 errors. Oh yeah, these have any type. Right, okay, so we can fix that. General data, set general data. Set general data, previous general data. That's in resume. General. Resume. Set general data, previous general data is resume. General data. So that should have fixed that type. That one. Okay, now it's down to 6. Okay, so this resume, okay, so these need types. So I don't know what the type of the set function is though. So if I go to here, set general data is this type. So I can do that like this. And then I need the type of the general data. It's just resume general data. Wait, this is how you define types, right? Am I losing my mind? I could just define them individually. Oh, you know what? I could also do this. Let's just do this. Let's just define a custom. Let's say export type resume general props is general data. Something like this, right? And then we do resume general props. Done. Oh, okay. I think this React dispatch might work though. Let's test that. So this should go from 6 to 4. Okay, went from 6 to 4. So we just need to do something very similar to the others. So for education, we need to do export type, or yeah, type resume education props. Yeah, that, I mean, but I feel like that empty brackets to pointer to void, J might be a little hacky. I don't know for sure though. I mean, I could try it as well. Like, so if I did, like if I just did this, like, does that actually work? It definitely is, yeah, fair. I'll just keep it the way I had it then. Education data is resume education data. And then set education data is, let's just try it. I just want to see if it works. I'm not going to probably keep it, but let's see. Oh, it didn't like that. Oh, because I forgot to apply it. Of course. Okay, now we can do this. Oh, but then this is going to get mad because it's not see, because it's, so that's not going to work. So we actually, it does need its type. So if I do that like this. Oh, but then it's not expecting key and a value. Yeah, education. It's passed to here. Yeah, we were also using the callback, yeah. This might not work because mean, I could just like add those. Because this set education data is getting passed. This change education data type. Oh, I could do that too. Or I could even add this type to it. Like, see what I mean? Because in the resume, it's pointing to this function. So I can even add this type. I hear what you're saying. Something like that. Can this, like... Uh-oh, doesn't like that. Function type notation must be parenthesized when using an intersection type. Like, oh, so like this? Perfect. That fix it? Maybe? Man, why? Thought it needed to go inside of one of the... Oh, what do you mean? Oh, is that what you meant? Like this? Or something? No. Or like, you mean like a fragment or something like that? Or should I make this an OR? After education data in the type. Oh, you could be right. You could be right. That's where the and goes. I don't know that, actually. So it'll be like this. No. Still giving me some shit here, because it doesn't like that. Maybe it only wants the type of the... So like, what if I did it like this? Oh no, but that's, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Instead of the function, try the key in the value fields. Yeah. That's a good idea. So I could do and. So do I do that like... Do I do that like comma separated? Or and? Oh, got you. Thanks. So like this. Four errors ain't bad. Yeah, we're gonna grind. We're gonna grind, Tyler. We're gonna get this. I want to get this deployed before the end of stream. It does not like this though. Still. Oh, I can do it in the same one? Oh, okay. It's like this. Still doesn't work. Or can I do it all in the same thing? I don't know. Wait, no, this. No, that's not gonna work because it doesn't have a field, right? Because it takes in this key. Oh, because I could do ed key is a string. Wait, that's not the one we want. We want this one. Set education data. Ed key. Oh, wait. I think I see the problem. Because there's set education data here, but this is set education data list. Right? This is killing me. Okay, so maybe I just don't even fuck with it. What if I just do this? I just make it like that. Wait, hold on. Let's just... Oh, wait. Because what's the call here? Just do this. Does that fix it? Yeah. Okay, that works. Okay, forget this whole thing. I will check my Discord later. Don't worry about it right now. Might be messing it up because it's correct for the list. Well, so I think what I'm getting at here, Jay, I think, is because this set education data is not the same, is not the React setter. Right? And that's a semantic difference I just needed to remember. This isn't actually the state modification function. This function points to this change education data, which then modifies the state by proxy. Yeah. So it's a custom one. And then it calls the set education data list on behalf of... That's why. That's why. Okay, but I was confused too by my own implementation. So I should probably like put a comment there. Custom setter not directly pointing to state modifier function in resume component. I'm just gonna put that there just so that we know that. And I suspect that's the same in the practical as well. So in the practical, right, and then we'll do practical data, resume, practical data, and then we'll do set practical data. And then this function is this. Right? Copy pasta. Hallelujah. It built. Okay. Now, I don't know how to actually... Okay, so it built. And then let's... I think the dist is ignored. So let's just do a git add, and then we'll do a git... TypeScript bug fixes. Or typing bug fixes. Git push origin feature static resume. Nice. Let's go. Okay, now I need to get that freaking thing deployed properly. Okay, so we had Netlify. What if we did Cloudflare pages instead? Because the problem is I fucked up this Netlify thing, and I don't know how to actually change the Oh, Jesus Christ, get out of here. No. I don't want to onboard, bro. Fuck. Get me out of here. Okay. Thought I was in this already. Like, where's my projects? Oh, it's gonna make me onboard. Fuck, I don't want to do that. Cloudflare is becoming my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna use Cloudflare. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm actually gonna do this off screen just in case I reveal anything. Let's continue with GitHub. Authorize Cloudflare. L5's changed so much. So let's use it. That's fair. Yeah, I've been familiar. Ugh, I cannot speak. I've been familiar with Cloudflare for a while too. Okay. Let's see. Connect to GitHub. Okay, connect to GitHub. And then, okay, we continue. We do Odin CV Builder, but I want to do the not that branch. How do I change the branch name? Odin CV, or oh, what was it called? Odin CV Builder, yeah. But I want to do it on the not main branch, because the main branch is fucked up and I don't know how to fix it. I wonder if I can just like merge this shit. It's not gonna merge properly, but I don't know. I just totally fucked the. Oh, it's able to merge, but the problem is the main has all those other changes from the other version. This is a pain. How's it going, Gervier? It's because when I put the main pointer at the top where the static resume, where the branch that I was working on, it like merged the changes from the other implementation, and so it's all fucked up. Is there a way to switch to the main branch in the settings? I don't see it anywhere. I'm gonna bring this up here. I don't see it. Because that's the path to the project. I just don't know how to switch to the branch. What if I go to this one? Features static resume. What if I do this guy? See, I don't know. GitHub settings. Oh, I see. That's what you're talking about. This doesn't like reveal anything, does it? Branches. No. Actions. Rules. No. General. Default branch is main. Oh. I can do this. That's fine. I don't care. Change the default branch, but whatever the fuck. I don't. Fine. That's fine. Again, this is. I won't fuck up this next project. I promise. Pinky promise. I just don't care for this one time. Okay, so that should be fine, right? And then can I just deploy this then? I think so. This might not work. I feel like this won't work, but we can try. Ah. I didn't think so. latest build. I have a feeling it's... Okay, I'm gonna do this off screen just in case it brings up anything here. Is it because it didn't have access to it or something? Where were the errors in the build? Latest build failed. Error occurred when running build command. Oh, it's because, yeah. It's because it's trying to get from main. Right? So it's still trying to build from main. Which is not what we want. We want it to build from that other branch. Because our main branch is fucked. Let's see. Cloudflare. Change deployment branch to not, or from main. Why have you not uploaded this to Vercel? Well, I didn't do Vercel because Tyler in chat said it was hacked. And I kind of believe him. What does the build settings dropdown say? It doesn't give me anything. It just doesn't say, yeah. Production branch control. I just want to change the branch. Just deployments. Oh, maybe I can like edit the code or some shit. This is probably a bad idea, but I wonder if I can like change the. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Enter URL, image to preview. Oh, so that's not, maybe not, actually. Why am I, because I want to? I don't know. Dude, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no clue. Settings. Okay, here we go. Production branch. Aha! Branch control. Here we go. Update. Yes. Okay, figured it out. And then now I can rebuild it, right? Can I try it again? Okay, so Odin CV feature static resume. Okay, and then that's fine. And so can we try the build again, I wonder? Back to builds. Back to deploy. Retry. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I'm trying to deploy from a specific branch. Yeah, because Gervier, I screwed up my branches when I was doing this. I screwed up the main branch, so the main branch is like fucked on the repo. Yeah, I got you, Jay. I got you. Oh no, it broke again. Why? Oh, it still says it's field section nonsense. What? Wait, it's still trying to do main. Oh, because this is that same. I need to get a new. I don't want main. It's still pulling from main. Yeah, yeah. I see that. I see that. I see that. I don't know how to try to not do that, because if I go to settings, and then I go here, so it's your latest build failed. I wonder if I disconnect it and then reconnect it, what happens? Let's just try that. Turn it off and turn it on again. And then we'll see. And then we'll connect it to this guy. And then just npm run build, right? Repository Odin CV builder branch. Root directory is Odin CV builder as well. Did you merge something you didn't want to? Yeah. So basically, okay. So let me go through this. IT 101. Oh, yo, how's it going, Lucid? Yeah, it's funny. Yeah. So basically, I was working on this project like last week, Tyler, and I went down a rabbit hole with Gervier and Jay doing an implementation that I felt was a little bit overcomplicated. So I kind of took a back step and then branched into another branch and then like branched into another branch. Yeah, of course I did. And then kind of rewrote it a little bit to make more sense to me personally, just because I wanted to, you know, I wasn't super happy with the first solution. That's no fault of anyone helping me in chat. I just didn't really understand what was going on at the time, so I kind of was like, okay, I'm gonna get a fresh slate and kind of, you know, look at this differently, and then I anyway, fucked up everything. Oh, git revert. Okay, you know what? I will try that after stream. I just want to do this and get this done now. Find the hash you want to remove with git log. Okay, got you. I'll do that after. I'll probably do that on my own time, like tomorrow or something. I just want to get this thing live. Okay, so this should be everything that I need, right? Good. Okay, so now can we push a commit to? Okay, so then can I? Okay, so it's saying go to builds again, deployments. Can I trigger another build? It's saying yeah, this is the, maybe I need to do a push or something just to trigger it. I mean, that's not recommended, but why no git push urg main f like force push to main branch? Oh, yeah, again, I'm not, this isn't gonna be released. I mean, it is released, but it's not gonna be like, it's just a, you know, just an example project. Okay, so do I need to, can I manually do this? Build cache. Is there a way to manually deploy this? Overview. I don't care about the domain metrics, no. Maybe I just need to push something to it. Even though nothing's going to be pushed. Deploy hooks. Yeah, connect your worker to a Git repo for automatic builds. Trigger events. I don't know. I think you might have to do another commit to trigger the deploy. Yeah, it is right in the build settings. So let's do that. Let's change like this readme or something. You're probably right. CV resume builder. I think you're right. Git add, change readme, or update readme. That'll be the easiest. Okay, yeah. Got you. Git push origin feature / static resume. Okay, then that should now trigger a rebuild here. So it just pushed it. Yep. There we go. I think you can do empty commits too. Got you. I just changed one little thing. Building application, please. Oh, okay, it built. It built. Nice. Huge. I need to change my email too. It's still tied to my IT banana old username. Okay. Very bigly. Yes, indeed. Still deploying to the network here. Okay. Success. Now can I go to it? What's the access? There's got to be a URL for it, right? It'd be under domains, right? Oh, and then I need to connect the domain to this somehow? Or is there a way that I can get there? Odin CV builder. Ah, here it is. Nice! Got it. Found it. You can go to it now. Yes. All right. We finished the thing. That was like so much. Actually, Kate, you know what? The bug fixing wasn't as bad as I thought. But that's the first time I've deployed anything ever, guys. Just for reference, I've never deployed. Well, okay, other than GitHub Pages, but that doesn't count. This is the first time I've like used a not GitHub Pages to deploy something. So big success. All right. I don't care that it has this default Vite logo. Don't give a shit. Doesn't matter because it's just a practice. But anyway, I think that's enough for this evening for me. I'm kind of wiped. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna save this Cloudflare thing to my BenStack. Something like this. Anyway, thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. If you're watching the stream and you want to follow my journey, I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe, and if you want to keep up to date when I go live, feel free to join the Discord. Oh, YouTube's tripping now. The chat window disappears after a few minutes. Yeah, see, you know what? I was doing my little outro there, but I was thinking about like some way of like maybe making my own chat client or something like so you could maybe some web client that you guys could join and then use that for chat instead of the YouTube one as like maybe a project down the road, you know, that's more responsive. I don't know. Or like maybe there's another chat client out there that exists that's better that you guys can join. Because YouTube's chat client is dog shit. But anyway, as I was saying, thank you for watching. I will see you all tomorrow at 6:30 usual time. And I'll be streaming every night this week except for Tuesday and Friday. Sounds good, Gervier. That'd be interesting to watch. Yeah, I was thinking I kind of have like a list, Jay, of like project ideas that I'm like thinking of, and that might be one that could be like a full stack app, right? But anyway, all right. See you all tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Have